So, guys, welcome back to another one, and yeah, you already read the title, you already seen the thumbnail, so let's get straight into it. And guys can already see it, today we are gonna take a look at BERU, because BERU, he's pretty interesting. He is actually one of the most interesting characters that are in the game at the moment, and honestly, I will just take a look at him first. So first of all, before anything, this is a free-to-play showcase. Everything on my account is fully free-to-play. I've never spent any money in this game, so this is as free-to-play as the showcase you will get out there. So with that being said, I will talk about what BERU does. If you're not interested in that and just want to see the gameplay, you can skip ahead. So with that, all of that out of the way, let's actually take a look at his passive, because his passive is pretty long and pretty interesting. So first of all, the hero is given the additional race human when participating in a battle with a darkness type attribute hero. Pretty interesting. Increases applicable allies' basic stats by 5% for each one participating in battle. Applicable allies are Sungjin Woo and unknown races. The hero gains the consume effect for 2 turns and taunts for 1 turn at the start of the battle. Consume effect is attack related stats are plus 20%. Taunts enemies for 1 turn if the hero uses 2 single target attack skills during the ally's turn. If the hero's HP falls below 1 during the enemy's turn while a consume effect is active, limit once per turn, the hero receives HP equal to 100% of max HP and gains plus 30% to attack related stats and plus 80% crit damage. 1 each up to a maximum 2 for 3 turns. The hero gains the absorb ability effect when consume is removed. If the hero has consume at the start of the ally's turn, absorb ability all stats plus 7%, damage dealt with single target attacks plus 35% stacks up to 3 times. The hero recovers HP equal to 50% max HP and gains the absorb ability effect when the hero defeats an enemy. So that is a lot. So like I said, his passive is just a lot. It's a whole manga chapter out there, but honestly, it is not too bad. So then we have some other things here. If it is from the Reddit page, of course. If we go here, so for this single target attack, inflicts consume damage equal to 500% of an attack on one enemy, while 200% on level 1. Then we of course have the other attack. It's both single target attacks, if I'm correct. Increases the hero's basic stats by 7%, then inflicts amplifying damage equal to 450%. So that is also pretty huge. So what this Holy Relic here does, each time your HP reaches maximum, you will receive a 40% damage reduction for 2 turns. Pretty interesting. So he is all based on HP and just taunting. Like every time you attack with him, he taunts, he gets his HP back. He's just a massive tank. So now this is the team that I'm going to run. We're using UR Goater, Gelda, and of course Nanashi in the back. And with that being said, I know I've been yapping for 3 minutes straight. I'm really sorry about that. But with that being said, let's just get straight into our first match. Okay, so for our first match of today, we are already up against another BERU team. That is pretty interesting because he's also using Sungjin Woo. And man, this is gonna be great. So I know the intro was pretty long. I'm really sorry about that, but sometimes I just have to state what he does before like people like ask me in the comments, hey, what does he actually do, right? So yeah, that's the reason why. Let's actually attack with Gelda first on the BERU here. Let's see. Okay, not that much damage from Gelda. Honestly, I'm using Gelda for 2 reasons. 1, she's a pretty good unknown character. 2, she is also in the banner, so if you kind of want to recreate this theme, you can recreate this theme pretty easily, because Gelda is in the banner, Nanashi in the banner, BERU in the banner, except for Goater. You could actually use someone else, but I'm using Goater today. Let's see. Ooh, if we rank up BERU, the damage he will be doing, it's gonna be crazy. Ooh, that's a lot of damage from the Queen Hal. Okay, that's fine. He's going for the taunt ability. He is not, never mind. Okay, that's fine. Red Army Link doing overtime right there. You'll love to see it. Okay, let's actually focus on Sungjin Woo now. Let's rank up BERU right there, level 2 and a level 3. Let's see how much damage this can do. It's not going to do the full damage here, just because he has the debuffs and of course the buffs from Sungjin Woo, so this is not the maximum damage here. Let's just see though. It's still pretty good. That's still pretty good. Level 3, come on now. 130, and he healed everything back up, and he taunts again. Look at that. He has a Queen and King Hell in the back. This is actually a pretty interesting team that he's running. It is kind of a good synergy, but also not. It's kind of like a 50-50 here. But that's fine, that's fine. Let's see. He's going for BERU's ult. Yeah, he is going for BERU's ult. That's fine, we can ult deplete him. If my go-to survives, we can ult deplete him. Okay, he has a taunt. He has a taunt. Okay, that's fine. He just goes in for the BERU. That's okay, interesting. So now we ult deplete him here. And double single target attack, I reckon. Should we? Should we? Yeah, let's just go for it, man. Double single target attack. Because then he taunts and we get the go-through ult and of course the BERU ult. That would be huge. If they both survive, of course. Okay, there goes his ultimate. Some decent damage. Not the most damage, but some really decent damage. BERU is gone. That is huge. And he healed back up. Yeah, he's a tank, man. He's a tank to be reckoned with, honestly. Like, he was down 2 times. Like, down, like, in the trenches with his HP. But he healed everything back up. His lifesteal is incredible. His lifesteal is, like, actually incredible. Okay, I don't think my go-to is gonna survive that. That's fine, though. If my BERU survives, that's all I really want, honestly. It is a 1 out of 6 ult. Like I said, fully free to play. I don't even have cosmetics on him. I don't know if I have showed that or not. But I have not a single cosmetic on BERU. Ult. And then sing... Yeah, let's just do the random single, man. Do a random single. Let's see. And that is huge. 1.2 million damage. Yeah, Queen Hell. It is what it is with Queen Hell, man. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, it is what it is with Queen Hell. It is unfortunate, but yeah, Queen Hell is just Queen Hell, you know? I just hate her. I just hate her. I'm sorry, if you're new here, I have a profound hate on Queen Hell since the day she's been in the game. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, like, BERU is actually really good. Like, he's really, really tanky too. I don't think we are going to win this though, that's really unfortunate. But like, he is holding his own against a pretty good team here. That is fine, yeah, we are fine, we are fine, we are fine. Let's just go for the double single target attack on the Queen. 300, damn. That curse was insane, 300k damage, and he healed everything back up again. Yeah, look at the buffs too, look at that buff. Yeah, BERU is pretty good, man. I honestly came in with a bit of skepticism because I'm gonna be honest, I thought BERU was the worst of all of the collab characters in the banner. But he is actually doing really good, like unexpectedly good. Let's just go for the ult once again. Damn, just look at that, man. And he healed every... Yeah, his lifesteal is insane. And if you do like double single... That's the reason why I picked Goater too, because we can just buff him and do the double single target attacks and kind of nuke. But yeah, he's really, really good. Like, he's holding his own against the Queen Hell, and that is rare. That's really rare for characters to do. Like, hold your own against the Queen Hell. That's almost impossible. Almost impossible. No, not even gonna lie, that's really almost impossible. Like, the only character that can really do that is maybe a just maybe a Baldur, and Sung Jin-woo, and now also BERU, so that is pretty huge. But with that being said, yeah, look at the lifesteal too. With that being said, let's just get straight into our second match, because this is pretty interesting. He's really, really good. Okay, so for our second match now, ooh, we are up against a demon team. Okay, that is also pretty interesting, because he has a DK Holy Relic there, and Melly Ellie with the... He just gave up. He just... Never mind, he just gave up. Let's go, let's do another match here. Okay, so for our real second match. Now we are up against the 7 Deadly Sins team. Pretty interesting. I know every single team. Okay, he also quit, man. Come on. Well, what is this? They just see BERU and they are like, nah, I'm not gonna do this. Let's do another match, I guess. Okay, so for our last match, we are up. Oh, this team is... I think we are gonna lose against this team, but that's fine. It is a free-to-play showcase, so we cannot win them all. I am gonna be honest with you guys, though. Like, 100% honesty. I honestly, personally think that... Let's actually get rid of him first. Hopefully he's not using Dodge Foot. I think he is, but let's just see. I think Sung Jin-woo is still better, and I think Cha-hee is also a little bit better. Now, for why they are better, Cha-hee is Rudius. Like, literally Rudius, but re-skins. If you don't know what Rudius does, is every time your team does a single target attack, they benefit from it. What I mean with that is they literally, like, get more power the more you do. You kind of have to build them up, and then they can literally nuke. Like Cha, he can nuke. She can do damage in the millions because of that. Okay, yeah, our team just gone. That's it. It is what it is. But Sung Jin Woo is like literally the buffer of humans nowadays. Like he is literally the best human to have in your team. Like because he just does so much, right? He's that insane. With BERU alone, he does not work with Queen Hell, what I've heard. And you don't actually have a lot of other really good known characters. Also, you have to do double single target attacks with BERU. So I don't know if he's that good, like in comparison to the other two, right? Because to be fair, we are losing a lot here. But it is also just because I'm not using him with Sung Jin Woo. Maybe if you use him with Sung Jin Woo, he's better. But because this is a free-to-play showcase and not all of you guys have two of the collab characters, right? Because I know for a fact, I have just barely gotten two collab characters in my summons on global, right? So if you have to choose, I don't think BERU is the one to choose. I honestly don't think so. And it's hard for me to say because I'm a really big fan of BERU, like even in the anime and in the manhwa or manga or whatever it is, right? I'm just such a huge fan of them. But in the game, I think Chai is better and I think Sung Jin Woo is also better. But he's a damn good tank. I think he's the best tank in the game if you combine him with just a good team. And that good team is unfortunately just a solo leveling team. So yeah, with that being said, guys, that is my honest opinion of him. Maybe I've been just playing him wrong. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about that. But yeah, with all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Unfortunately, BERU just isn't that good, so to say, alone. He just has to have Sung Jin Woo. But with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of the day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow. So, bye-bye.